Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, in this video, I am going to explain to all of you about the column function and grouping in MySQL. And this video is recorded for the purpose of ICT200 course in UITM. Okay, the objective for this unit or this lecture is to describe the difference between scalar and column function, list more common not DB2 but MySQL column function, group rows into sets based on one or more column. Okay, so let's start. In the previous video, I have explained to all of you about the scalar function, where scalar function is about adding the mathematical calculation into select and also where clauses. Okay, so scalar function is a function that we use and that we use to produce output based on still based on the record. Okay, so scalar function will produce the output based on the record. Okay, so record means inilah satu baris ni. So every scalar function akan menghasilkan rekod-rekod yang berbeza. Maknanya ada banyak baris output. So it is different with the column function. Okay, column function is a function that will give only one output. Okay, for example, we use average amount. Okay, so mungkin akan ada banyak amount kat sini. Pada asalnya akan ada banyak amount. Let's say we have 1011, 1234, okay, ataupun 503 for example. So ini adalah semua amount. Jadi kalau dalam scalar function, output yang akan dikeluarkan adalah semuanya ada banyak row lah. Okay, ada banyak row, more than one row. But the output for column function is only one row. Okay, for example, average. Average hanya satu nombor sahaja. Alright, there is only one output for average. Okay, so itu adalah perbezaan, the difference between scalar function and also the column function. So scalar function will produce more than one output, alright, and column function will produce only one output. Okay, so let's take a look on what are the types of column function. Okay, so basically in MySQL, if you refer to MySQL website ataupun W3 School, okay, scalar function is not listed specifically. Okay, there is, if you go and search scalar function, okay, column function, okay, tak akan ada yang spesifik ditulis kat situ, okay, this is the column function. No. Okay, tapi dia akan campur-campur lah. Okay, so tanda column function is we only need one output. So that is column function lah. We only need one output based on several rule. Okay, kita baca row yang banyak, kita baca data yang banyak, but we only need one row of output. So that is column function. So the example of column function is to compute total. Okay, so total we use sum. Alright, sum and then expression ataupun sum what we call it, sum and attribute name. Okay, sum expression is the attribute name. Okay, and then calculate average. So the same goes as sum lah. So kita ada AVG and then the attribute name. Okay, and then mean, okay, expression or attribute name. This is to find the minimum number from the row. Okay, maximum number from the row. or determine the number of rows meeting the search condition. Okay, kita boleh guna count. Alright, kalau kita nak tahu satu-satu berapakah nilai, berapa banyak row ataupun how many data that is stored in the database, so kita guna count lah. Alright, and then determine the number of unique non-null value in a column, kita buat count distinct. Okay, so count distinct and count, the difference is only count akan kira juga, yang maksudnya it will include null, but count distinct will exclude null. So itu je beza dia. Alright, count and count distinct. Okay, let's move. Alright, sample column function. Okay, this is one example of how to use the column function. Okay, so dia kata kat sini select, right, select sum amount as sum, average amount as average, minimum amount as mean, max amount as max, count as count. Okay, and then count distinct customer number as customer from payment. Alright. So kat sini dia ada guna banyaklah column function, iaitu dia guna sum, average, minimum, maximum and also count. Dan lastly dia buat count distinct. Okay, nak baca daripada mana? From payment. Okay, so kat sini dia akan keluarkan lah. Okay, this is the sum of all payment. This is the average of all payment. This is the minimum payment that is made by the customer. This is maximum number or maximum payment that is made by the customer, and this is how many payment that is made by the customer. Okay, there are 273 records in the payment table, and there are 98 customer. Okay, 98 customer all together. Okay, so kat sini kita buat distinct, okay, untuk tak nak kira null dan juga nak exclude the repetitive punya nama lah. Okay, for example, dalam payment, okay, dalam payment you can refer to your database, to your sample database. Kita tengok balik, if in payment there are several customer number that is repetitive. Okay, meaning that the customer pay several time lah. Alright, so takkanlah kita nak bilang ke semua. Kalau kita bilang semua, kita akan dapat 273 jugalah. Alright, but when we count distinct the customer number, okay, dia akan buang dia akan exclude the repetitive one. Then we can get the real number of customer that has made payment, that is 98 customers. Alright, so here I put the reminder, beware of nulls. Okay, beware of nulls. So if you think that there is null value in the record, then you just have to replace. Okay, replace with the function. Alright, so the function that I mentioned, we have discussed it in the previous video, so please go to the previous video. Alright, next, okay, this is the other example. Okay, so the question is, I need the sum of all payment for customer 112. Okay, this manager maybe, okay, he needs the sum of all payment for customer 112. So how are we going to do it? Alright, so we select the customer number, sum amount as sum from payment where customer number equal to 112. Alright, so yang kita buatkan column function is the sum amount. We read amount, but we want to know the sum, and we rename the column as sum. Alright, so where customer number equal to 112. Alright, where the customer number equal to 112. So this is the condition lah. Okay, kita nak tahu from the payment that is made by 112 customer. Right, so this is the answer ataupun this is the output for customer 112. Okay, next. Okay, let's let's get to know the group by. Alright. So group by ni apa benda kegunaannya? Okay, if there are more than one output. Okay, there are more than one output. For example, kita nak tahu payment. Sum. Okay, for example here, I need a listing of the payment for the customer. I need the listing of the payment for the customer. Okay, how many customer? 3 customer. Okay, 3 customers. 103, 112, and 114. Alright. In addition, for these customers, I want the total amount of payment. Okay, so it is different in this situation, where in this situation there is only one customer. Alright, there is only one customer, so there is no issue of grouping. Okay, grouping the sum ataupun grouping the function lah. Okay, but now kita ada 3 customers altogether, 103, 112 and 114. So kita nak sumkan amount. Alright, kita nak sumkan amount. Kalau kita nak sumkan amount untuk semua orang, okay, that's fine. And then kalau kita nak sumkan untuk seorang, so this is the way. Okay, you just put the condition in where. Okay, where customer number equal to 112, kita settle masalah. But what if there are 3 customers? Okay, kita nakkan ada 3 row. Tadi saya kata when using the the column function, okay, basically we need the output only in one row. Okay, hanya satu output yang keluar. But now we have 3 customers, and for sure we need 3 different output. Okay, so in this case we have to use group by. Okay, in this case we have to use group by. Maknanya ada banyak ataupun ada lebih daripada satu output yang kita perlukan, but each of the output adalah hasil sum ataupun hasil average ataupun hasil minimum, maximum and so on. Okay, so apabila berlaku macam tu, kita kena gunakan group by. Okay, how are we going to use the group by? Okay, so kalau kita tak gunakan group by, maybe macam ni lah. Okay, select customer number, amount from payment, customer number in 103, 112, 114 order by customer number. So, kalau kita buat macam ni, then we will get 3 times of 103, and then 3 times of 112, and 4 times of 114. So, yang ni kita ada 3 times, yang ni kita ada 3 times juga. And then the last one, 114, we have 4 times. Jadi kita tak dapat pun dia punya sum. Alright, but now we are going to sum up all of this number. And then kita nak keluarkan satu sahaja. Okay, how are we going to do this? Okay, so macam ni lah kita nak dapat macam ni lah. Alright, 103 berapa dia dah bayar. 112 berapa dia dah bayar. 114 berapa dia dah bayar. Okay, so kita nak dapatkan macam tu. Okay, so tadi saya kata kita kena guna group by. Okay, macam nak guna. Okay, so first of all, we use select customer number, sum, amount as sum from payment. Okay, where customer number in 103, 112, 114. Okay, sebab kita nakkan grouping. Okay, sum ni kita nak tuju pada 103, 101, 112 and also 114. Okay, each of the sum kita nak tuju pada 3 orang customer ni. So, kita kena buat group by 3 benda ni lah. So, 3 benda ni is the customer number. So, we have to do the group by for customer number. Okay, group by for customer number. And let's say we want to list the customer number and also the sum of the payment in numerical order. Okay, kita nak susun lah. Okay, we want to sort it. Okay, so if you want to sort, kita tak boleh kata sort by. Okay, we have to use order by customer number. Alright. So macam ni lah kita nak guna group by. So group by dulu, and then kalau kita nak order, kita buatlah order by. Kalau kita nak buat sorting. Alright. And then group by more than one column. Okay, boleh jugalah. Okay. For example, we want to find out the average payment for per month January and year 2003. Okay, so we can select the payment date in year, payment date in month, and also average format amount to as average. Okay, so yang ni dia nak keluarkan yang ni lah. Okay, yang ni patutnya kena ingat lah. Alright, format ni adalah untuk kita buat 2 decimal places. Okay, as average, sepatutnya yang ni dia keluar 2 decimal places je ni. Okay, and then from payment, where month payment 01 and year payment date 2003. So dia akan keluarlah macam ni. Alright, so kalau kita ada banyak column macam ni, kita tak buat group by lah. Alright, kita tak gunakan group by, tapi kita guna je where ni. Okay, so dia akan keluarlah macam tu. Alright. Okay, the hardest to remember rule in all of SQL. Okay, so dia kata only applies to query with column function in the select clause. Okay, so apa dia cakap? If a select clause has column function, okay, dalam select ada column function, and column not in column function, dan ada juga dalam select tu ada beberapa kolom-kolom yang di-select yang mana dia tak letak pun column function kat situ. Okey, ada attribute lain yang kita select, but it is not included in column function. Okey. Therefore, all column not in column function must be included in the group by clause. Okay, so all column that not in column function, okay, not in column function must be included in the group by. Okay, apa benda ni? Okay, contohnya macam ni lah. Okay, contoh macam ni. Okay, in this example dia kata I want to see the total payment for customer 103, 112, 14 who pays more than 50,000. Okay, more than ni salah je. Okay, more than 50,000. Okay, so cuba tengok kita select apa. Okay, the first selection yang kita buat adalah select customer number. Okay, select customer number. This is not given the column function. Customer number kita tak buat column function pun. So, apakah attribute yang kita buat column function? Amount. Okay, so sum amount as total. Okay, kat sini ada tak column function? Ada. Ada tak satu attribute yang duduk dalam select tapi dia tak terlibat pun dengan column function? Ada. Okay, so keadaan tu wujud. Ada column function dan ada yang dia select juga tapi tak letak column function. Okay, wujud. Therefore, apa sahaja yang tak terlibat dengan column function ni mestilah dia duduk dalam group by. That is the meaning of that hardest rule tadi itulah. Okay, so apa sahaja yang tak dibuat column function tapi dia select bersama-sama, so yang tadi tu akan dia kena masuk ke dalam group by. So tengoklah contoh ni, dia buat group by customer number. Okay, dia buat group by customer number. Okay, having some. Okay, yang ni having ni adalah nak menggantikan where lah. Alright, having ni pun dia digunakan bersama-sama dengan group by. Okay, having is used together with the group by. Alright, having ni untuk apa? Dia nak buat condition. Sorry. Okay, so having ni dia nak buat condition. So biasanya sebelum ni we use where to represent the condition, but where dah pun diambil oleh condition yang sebelum ni. Okay, so bila kita dah buat group by, kita kena ada having. Okay, and then order by customer number. So kita akan dapat benda ni lah. Okay, the only amount yang melebihi 50,000. Okay. So, yang kedua pula. Okay. By customer number, display the customer number. Okay, dia nak tengok customer number, payment date and average of the payment more than 40,000 excluding the payment for 2004. Okay, so apa yang kita buat tadi, kita kena ingatlah rule tu. Okay, kat sini dia ada select customer number. Okay, year payment date, average. Okay, yang kat sini ada tak column function? Yes, ada. That is average amount. This is column function. Okay, kemudian tanya pula, ada tak yang kita select juga tapi tak termasuk dalam column function pun? Yes, juga ada. Okay, the first one is customer number. Okay, yang ni tak ada column function. And the other one is year payment date. Ini pun adalah column function, attribute yang tidak disertakan di dalam column function. Okay, so apa jadi pada dua-dua yang tak terlibat dengan column function ni? Dia mesti diletakkan dalam group by customer number and group by year payment date. Okay, so dia akan buat macam ni lah. Jadi apa saja yang the hardest rule tadi tu, maknanya whatever that is selected together with the column function but it is not included in column function, then it must be in the group by clause. Macam tu. So tulis je lah group by clause. So having amount ni more than 40,000 ni, this is the condition lah once again. Okay. This is the condition. Alright, so itu cara nak gunalah. Okay, and then restriction. Okay, yang ni pun kena tengok lah, kena ingat lah juga sikit-sikit. Okay, column function may be specified only in select and having. Okay, kita tak boleh nak buat kat lain lah. Contohnya column function dekat where ke, tak boleh. Okay. Column function hanya boleh duduk pada select dan juga having. Second, select may specify only column function and column specified in group by. Okay. So, bila kita nak gunakan column function ni, bila ada je column function, okay, benda ni mesti diguna pakai. Okay, bila kita nak buat je column function, so, mesti ada column function je lah. Okay, mesti ada column function ni saja. And, if there is attribute yang kita select juga tetapi not included in column function, so that attribute must be specified in group by. Okay. Okay, yang having ni pula, cerita having ni pula, dia kata may specify any column function on any column in the table being queried. Okay, this column need to be in the select. Okay, yang mana-mana kita nak buat having, okay, dekat having tu, whatever more than sekian-sekian, benda tu mesti ada dekat select. Okay, so kena ingat lah. Okay, restriction ni mesti diingat. Supaya kita tak tersilap lah, ada error lah apa benda semasa kita tulis dalam SQL. Okay, ni saya bagi contoh lagi lah. Alright, sebagai contoh, kita nak buat select department, job, average salary from employee. Okay, so ini bendanya yang dia nak minta, iaitu department mana, job title-nya apa, and then average salary. Okay, daripada table employer. Okay, where job not equal to M, okay, so dia akan exclude M. And then group by department and job. Okay, dia akan exclude M ni. And then M I think is for manager lah. So yang ni dia refer pada database lain . So please don't be confused with your sample database. Okay, and then group by department and job. Okay, perhatikan department and job dia select, okay, bersama-sama dengan column function. Okay, tetapi dia tak ada column function. Jadi that and job ni mesti ada dalam group by, mesti ada kat sini. Okay, and then dia nak tahu siapa yang gajinya more than 28,000. Jadi condition yang satu lagi tu kita bagi dekat having. Condition selepas dia groupkan. Okey, selepas dia averagekan. Okey, order by 3 descending. Okey, so perkara pertama yang dia buat adalah this is the basic table. Kita beri asal. Okey, bila dia baca where, iaitu where job title not equal to M. Jadi kat sini dia akan buanglah yang MM ni. Okey, contohnya yang kedua. Okey, tak ada M. So dah tak ada dah M. Maknanya yang mungkin berstatus manager dah tak ada dah. Okey, group by pula dia akan kumpulkan sekali lah. Okey, for example yang C, B, C, B, S. Alright. Jadi bila dia buat group by, contohnya department dulu. Okey, so dia akan buat blue dulu. Okey, and then green and then red. Lepas tu baru dia susun balik ni. Okey, dia susun balik benda ni. Okey, so ini apabila kita dah buat group by. Okey, kemudian having pula adalah kita nak cari yang more than 28,000. Okey, more than 28,000. Jadi dia pun tengoklah sekali lagi. Okey, which one is more than 28,000 dan dia akan balas. Alright, and then yang ni select blue, yang ni tak ada apa lah sangat lah, yang ni tak ada apa. Okey, and then order by dia akan susun lah. Okey, yang ni adalah sorting. Yang order by adalah sorting. So, this is how the conceptual execution of column function in column function. Okay, so I think that is all for this video. Hopefully, I explained to all of you in enough time lah. So if you have any question, just go to the Telegram group. Okay, and then please ask the question over there. Okay, so till we meet again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye-bye.